Well, hello everyone, and welcome to another unit review here. I was going to do Queen, but Queen disappeared, so off my friends list. So we're going to look at Trance Terra instead. And why not? Trance Terra is quite possibly one of the most powerful units to get a 7-star from the old units. So let's talk a little bit about her. She's pretty cool. First of all, Trance Terra gets a nice stat boost in general, and let's take a look at what our friend has equipped. First of all, he's got her Trust Mastered, so we can actually look at her full glory. And look at that, fully stat potted in magic for a total of 65 extra points, and still some room to improve on HP, MP, as well as pretty much every other stat. This will be a good look. Equipped, he has a couple of enhanced, very nicely enhanced things, including a sword that has extra magic as well. So take in mind when we're looking at this build just how much extra stuff he has. He also has Hunter Fina's hat from the Dragon Quest event, as well as in 30 magic, so yeah, could be a little bit better there. And 30 magic from that, and of course Trance Terra's Trust Mastery, which is very important. He also has Rod Mastery, as well as a couple other magic boosting abilities, and he has Dual Wield equipped, and not the best Dual Wield for magic users, but in total, a 1551 magic stat, with over 7,000 hit points, and 752 MP. Now that is truly impressive. So let's talk a little bit about some of the best stuff she has. Well, at max, her limit burst goes up to a 640% AoE 9-hit magic attack, ignoring 50% spirit. So 1280% is pretty good for that many hits, making Trance Terra quite strong. In her 7-star as well, let's just quickly switch over to her abilities. First of all, for magic. Now, Trance Terra at 7-star gets a couple of new spells. She gets Cura Ja, which is pretty nice. Not the best heal, it's no Rem heal, but it's good little extra to have. She also gets Thunder Ja and Lisa Ja. So Ice and Thunder hits where a 200% AoE hit with 100% added to each and extra one for a max of 600%. Very nice indeed. And as for her 7-star, her Trust Mastery, if you equip it on her, will give her an extra 30% to HP, 20% to MP, and grants a 4 Quadra cast at the start of battle, not to mention an extra 20% to Fire, Ice, and Thunder resistance. No complaints, except that it doesn't boost magic. Her 7-star spells are what really make her interesting, though. For 78 MP, she has a Fire and a Dark magic attack, starting at 400% with a 200% increase with each use, maxing out at 1400%. Now, if you can quadricast this, that is insane amount of damage you can do in a single turn, especially when chained. Needless to say, it makes Trance Terra just unbelievable. Now, her cooldown ability, and it does occur to me that I just have not switched over to her abilities yet. There we go. Is a 99 MP 5-turn cooldown, but available on turn 1. Learn Quadricast for multiple different attacks, including those 78 MP. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. At level 115, she gets a 20% magic, and last but not least, she gets her ability at level 120 gives her plus 100% damage modification to a couple of her spells, and some good ones too. I believe it's Chaos Wave and True Chaos Wave, as well as 30% equipped magic when two-handing and 30% equipped magic from dual wielding. Very nice, easy to build an incredibly high statted unit here. Now let's talk about visually, because visually she's one of the ones that actually gets a little bit better looking sprite, unlike Onion Knight, but we'll get to him eventually. Trance Terra just has this nice glowing Super Saiyan aura around her. She looks even cooler. She looks much more fearsome. Love it. And if you're wondering, yes, this is what I'm going to be running. And we will also just be, because someone asked, remember, you wanted this, I will turn on the effects just so we can see. So I think we want to show off some of her big attacks first. Like, let's show off her fire attack. Visually amazing, but incredibly powerful. And I have to do this in these kind of events because, well, I can't take friends against the dummy, which is too bad. And her dark spell is basically the same thing, with one key difference is that she can... Oh, well, I guess we'll save it for a little bit. She doesn't get too many new abilities, but she does make good use of some powerful attacks. Some incredibly powerful. And keep in mind, this is Unchained as well. And while I do have one Trance Terra, I just haven't got the second one yet. Maybe RNG will smile upon me in the near future. I forgot to show off Trance Terra there. Let's see if we can't maybe get her limit burst going. So in general, oh god, that's just kind of lame. I guess we'll show off Quadracast, because Quadracast is quite new. She does have the advanced Thunder and Ice abilities, but I would not recommend using them. Her turn is useless on turn 1, especially if you have her Trust Mastery, because, well, she can just Quadracast. So she can Quadracast True Dual Wave, or True Dual Hand, True Chaos Wave, there it is, and she can mix and match any of these. So let's go Fire, just because we can. And it basically allows her, and you can see how, never mind, the game is just going to shut me completely out. But being able to use that right away from the turn 1 allows you to essentially greatly increase the stacking capabilities. By using it 4 times, you're getting extra percentage on top, getting it very quickly to the max, and you can then use her timed ability to just use it again. She can deal a massive amount of magic damage, and she is by far one of the best mages in the game right now. At least until we see CG Sakura. Dear God, I can only imagine what the monster that will be CG Sakura. But yes, this has been a look at Trance Terra. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you're so lucky to have 2 Trance Terras on the global side, she becomes an absolute beast between enhancements and her 7-star. And if you've got one, well, that unit of choice ticket will eventually come up, so it's a pretty good pick. Anyway, I'll see you all in the next video. Maybe I'll get lucky and Queen will show up. Never thought I'd be asking for Queen to show up in this game. See ya.